Hi again, here's part 2 of the video. So the last one I showed you was this one, the wish list. And here's the tip in the front. It's just a watercolor I did and put some washi tape on it that somebody sent me. So another background ready to go, gelatos. This one I kind of got carried away, which I never do. Just kidding, I always do. This one you had to do, I wish I wrote down what they were supposed to be. I think this was the one you had to do a quote, another quote one, or book page. This was the book page one. I'm losing my mind. So my favorite book is Alice in Wonderland. So all sorts of Wonderland I printed out from my Wonderland digital kit. You can see the White Rabbit, just carried away with the paint splatter. There's some Tim Holtz tissue underneath, little Alice silhouette here. And underneath also, by the way, is layered book pages from Alice. And then here's a little quote right from Alice. I have a book from the 40s, Alice in Wonderland. More printouts. And then this, you can see, is the actual book page, which I watercolor painted. That's my tip-in. This one was probably one of my favorites, or if not the favorite. And I took a tutorial from my friend Vicki about printing on deli paper and spraying it with hairspray. It worked amazing. I used some paint splatters from one of my digital kits. And this I did on my own, but it's kind of the style of Ray Muswin or Robin Marie Smith. And so I did all those kind of doodles and dots and X's, and I did used a lot of PBO Dyna paints, which are iridescent. It's kind of hard to see, but super shiny. And I have layers of, also for the circles, I use book pages and sheet music, so it kind of gives it a vintage look. I don't know if you can see. And then somebody sent me in Happy Mail these little pom-pom fringe thing, which I added to the tip-in, and you can still see the pretty painting underneath. And this is also from Happy Mail. It's a little kind of burlap piece she stamped on. It says love. Okay, this one you had to put a house on the page. So it says, it's not how big's the house, it's how happy's the home. And you can see this little house, which actually was sent to me in Happy Mail. Or I constructed out of Happy Mail, actually. And underneath, I did this technique where I wrote this whole long journaling kind of purging therapeutic, and then I painted it over it. So you can kind of see the text, but you can't actually read the message. So it's a secret. I don't even remember what it says. And another ready to go. This was done with Delusions. This is where I learned that Delusions is not plain nice with masking tape, but I still like this. And I used alcohol drippings on here to give it kind of a weird milky texture. Sticking together. This one you had to doodle a border. So I went doodle nuts. I was in the middle of making a Zentangle elephant, so I kind of kept going. And I used these stencils right here that my friend from these groups, Tammy House, sent me these stencils she sells. Love them. And I did a lot of Zentangle doodling. And underneath, it's just acrylic paint where I put one layer, put another, and then use a baby wipe. Very easy background layer technique. This one, I used the beautiful, beautiful word art that Kim Lucas gave to me. And painting and stamping birds, and it says spread your wings. And I was kind of having a melancholy month when I made this, and so I've got all these blues and grays, and I've got journaling underneath where you can't really see what it says because I was kind of making it therapy for me. Another favorite, I had a sheet of vellum that someone sent me, so I printed on it a picture of Shakespeare. It says words, words, words. This challenge was to do a crossword puzzle or something. Not a fan at all. So I decided to take my own twist on it and put all these alphabet stickers and paint over them, and then use the quote by Shakespeare. So it's about words, and I used this paint dripping to look like it just spilled right on my page. Okay. This one I just did. It was supposed to be 10 things that make you you, but I didn't want to do kind of a juvenile list kind of a thing. So I was learning all about symmetry from a book by Dinah Wakely. So I kind of used her technique on symmetry and the circles, and then used Delusions. And then in here is green, gold, high flow acrylics, the golden, and then the journaling. You can tell it's very minimalist for me, but I really like it. I really like how that one came out. This one is a busy one, full of happy mail. Don't even know who from, but lots of different people. You had to put hearts on your flap, so I made all these hearts, which are in my home digital kit as well, on this flap, which I cut. On the inside it says, girls just want to have fun, and that's kind of the theme. I got all these fun things in Happy Mail, like a no men sign, and this old cabinet card photo of men, and from the 1800s I put some journaling. Added, all these are from Happy Mail pretty much, and then on this side is all women, and it goes with the girls just want to have fun. Underneath is stenciling using my PBO paints. It's really cool Crafters Workshop stencil that had all these different designs on it, so that made a great background. Another ready to go wipe off page. I don't like starting with a blank page, it's a little daunting. Almost done. Okay, this one you had to cut out pieces from a magazine, so I used a Somerset Studios art journaling magazine. I did some journaling, and here's like a little library card folder, and I put a fairy in there and used Tim Holtz stamp. And then, I don't know if you could tell, this is all modeling paste texture. And then you open it, and make sure you can see more pictures from the magazine. Okay. And I got a few more. Again, just wiping off the palette on that one. And then I kind of add tip-ins and things as I go. Here's another upside down, happens all the time. This was, you were supposed to take something from Pinterest, and this was a Limor Weber tutorial, and I happen to have the exact supplies that she used. And then that's about it. So when I finish the book, I will do another video. Thanks for watching.